The package arrived at the Mail Recovery Center, battered and unremarkable. It looked like countless others. Inside, nestled amongst packing peanuts, lay a small velvet box. An unassuming worker, going through her daily routine, cautiously opened it, her breath caught in her throat. There, sparkling under the fluorescent lights, was a diamond ring. It was breathtaking, but it was also utterly lost. This wasn't just any piece of jewelry. This was an engagement ring, worth thousands, with a story to tell. And it was her job to find its way home. This nondescript building in Atlanta, Georgia, houses a little-known branch of the United States Postal Service. It is known as the Mail Recovery Center. But to those in the know, it has a much more intriguing nickname: the Dead Letter Office, or simply the DLO. This is where the Postal Service's best and brightest gather to solve postal mysteries. It's where millions of undeliverable letters, parcels, and packages end up, each one a tiny enigma waiting to be solved. The scale of the operation is staggering. Imagine a warehouse the size of several football fields. Now, picture it filled to the brim with packages of all shapes and sizes, letters stacked high, and boxes overflowing with everything imaginable. That's the daily reality at the DLO. It processes an average of 7,500 items daily, from the mundane to the extraordinary. Lost wallets, forgotten passports, misplaced keys, the DLO has seen it all. The concept of a dead letter office isn't new. In fact, the first one in the United States was established in 1825. Back then, mail was often the only way to communicate across long distances, making its loss a significant event. Over the centuries, the DLO's role evolved, adapting to changing postal practices and the increasing volume of mail. Today, it stands as a testament to the enduring human need to connect and the Postal Service's commitment to bridging the gaps. How does a piece of mail end up at the dead letter office? Well, it's a journey filled with twists, turns, and missed connections. It starts with an address that's illegible, incomplete, or simply incorrect. The postal worker, unable to deliver it, makes a valiant effort to decipher the sender's intent. When all else fails, the item is tagged as undeliverable and sent on its way to Atlanta, its fate hanging in the balance. Upon arrival at the dead letter office, each item is treated with care and curiosity. Skilled employees, who consider themselves mail detectives, meticulously examine every clue. They scrutinize the packaging, handwriting, and any identifying information. They utilize online databases, contact information, and even social media to track down the intended recipient. It's a meticulous process that requires equal parts diligence and intuition. Not every piece of mail that arrives at the dead letter office is opened. Privacy is paramount. Workers adhere to strict guidelines dictated by postal regulations and the sanctity of personal correspondence. However, there are exceptions. Items deemed valuable, containing cash or sensitive documents, are carefully opened. This is done in a secure environment, with each step documented, ensuring transparency and accountability. The success rate of the dead letter office is surprisingly high. Every year, millions of dollars worth of merchandise and countless personal items are returned to their rightful owners. For some, it's a matter of convenience, like retrieving a lost credit card or a forgotten online purchase. But for others, it's an emotional reunion, reclaiming a long-lost family heirloom or a cherished childhood photograph. Despite the best efforts of the DLO, not all lost items find their way home. After a certain period, unclaimed items are carefully assessed and categorized. While everyday items are often donated to charity, valuable items take a different route. They are auctioned off to the public, offering a unique opportunity to own a piece of postal history. The proceeds from these auctions help offset the operational costs of the DLO. The DLO has its fair share of unusual discoveries. Over the years, workers have stumbled upon everything from live animals to ancient artifacts. There was the time a package arrived containing a prosthetic leg, mistakenly sent to the wrong address. Another day, a box filled with hundreds of love letters from the 1940s surfaced, offering a glimpse into a bygone era of romance. Amongst the countless items processed, one stands out as the most valuable ever recovered. It wasn't a diamond necklace or a rare artifact. It was a simple, handwritten letter. This letter, dating back to World War II, was a soldier's last message to his family before he was killed in action. The DLO, understanding its immeasurable worth, went above and beyond. They tracked down the soldier's descendants and returned the letter, offering a family closure and a tangible connection to their past. In today's digital age, where emails and text messages dominate communication, the DLO might seem like a relic of the past. However, its continued existence highlights the enduring importance of physical objects and the emotional weight they carry. Each item that arrives at the DLO has a story to tell, a connection to someone's life, a memory waiting to be rekindled. The dedicated workers at the MRC, the unsung heroes of the Postal Service, ensure that even in a world of instant communication, some things are worth fighting for, worth searching for, worth sending home.